Richard Buckley, we're back on the commentary desk for round 4 now. No doubt the biggest round we're going to see tonight, because there are conversations. Will PHzin make it to the knockout stages? Will Levi de Weerd make it into the knockout stages? Both were there 1 year ago in the top 8. PHzin went and won the whole thing. There is a world where they both might not be there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know your thoughts and feelings on this game as well. There's a poll in the chat. Who is going to win this massive matchup? PHzin or Levi de Weerd? It's a game where a draw doesn't really help either of them. Someone's got to win. Someone's got to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Will it be PHzin? Will it be Levi de Weerd? We're about to find out.
As we said, the story arc between these two, they were teammates last year. Ajax, eSports, still do technically have one of these players in a FC Pro partnered league sense in Levi de Weerd, who will be flying to Amsterdam tomorrow morning to compete in the FC Pro partnered league. Well, he's been playing superbly well so far. The PHzin, though, he is no longer part of that Ajax team that won the Dutch league last year. He went and won the FC Pro Open. Now they play against each other for a second time. They played 4 weeks ago. And if it goes the same way, Richard, of a Levi de Weerd 4-3 win, it's not going to be looking promising for our current champion.
Yeah, it is a must-win game, really, when you look at it for both players. Obviously, PHzin, it's been an up-and-down day, and I think you got a similar tale when Levi just spoke to FG then as well. Neither happy with performances they've had. Both expect more from themselves. You said they were both semi-finalists last year in the Pro Open. And also, there'll be a lot of people at home. 2 of the most desirable FC Pro Live items as well in Gabriel Jesus. He's crashed a little bit today. I think I just looked before we came on air, about 260k roughly. On the other side, Wout Weghorst. He was a cheap beast.
Still is cheap, isn't it, if you want to get him?
I'm sure there'll be a lot of Levi fans.
Just jumping on the point that Rich has made there, which FC Pro Live item are you currently backing? Could be a Sasha Bowie SBC, which will potentially be on for more upgrades this Saturday. Yuval did qualify for the knockout stages. There are 2 other matches taking place here, and we'll give you some updates as soon as we can. Paulo Neto took on Fouma. This is 1.5 minutes into the game, and Fouma, 0 points tonight so far, Richard. Looking to get his first win on the board in round 4.
Again, just when you consider the top 3 is the ultimate aim, coming in 0 points from 9.
He goes into 4th.
It is, but also, you can't have an off round. If you play poorly, you have to pick up a draw. And when you look at that table, Abu Makkah is clear. He's first, he's top seed. The battle for 2nd and 3rd seriously hots up. Levi de Weerd puts distance if he wins this game. PHzin, the opposite way round, puts distance between him and his fellow Brazilian Paulo Neto. KTzn and Abu Makkah going head-to-head right now. That wasn't pretty the last time they played.
Just looking back there, Richard, what, 8-0?
Yeah.
Abu Makkah won that game last time round, but we're looking at a different Khan this time. A player that's not lost a game so far tonight. 7 points from 9 in his first 3 rounds for Galatasaray's FC Pro player. PHzin must start well in this one. Just about able to get himself out of that spot of danger.
Really nice and composed as well across the back there. Levi just playing across the goalkeeper, moving the ball forward, and he's won that ball with a high press on PHzin.
Nice little scoop turn inside, recycles all the way through. Bonmati, Elise, finesse! First point on the board. And what is going to be and then Frawl in 90 in-game minutes. Well,
tell you what.
Well. You mentioned a different result this time, Richard. It might not be an 8-0, because Carly's 1-0 up.
Incredible day for KTzn so far. Fouma up against Paulo Neto. Elise once again, the man in form, the man on the tip of the tongue, and that takes us up to a century of goals for this evening's action. 100 goals, and we've still got a round and 3/4 left to play.
Well, as soon as we have got an updated table for you, we will bring it to you as it will completely change again. KTzn is in the top 3. He had 3 points tonight before a ball was kicked. Could be on his way to 10 points from 12 available. Elise goes down to ground, penalty, red card.
Wow.
Oh no! The game has changed. Look at the reaction from Renzo behind Levy. He can't believe it either.
I don't know if we can roll that back. The only reason it has to be a red, surely, is if it's outside the box. Because it shouldn't be double jeopardy. Free kick, red card, yellow card, penalty.
You might be right there. Was it outside the box or was it just inside?
Oh.
It looks just outside.
I mean, we'll find out very shortly, won't we? It's almost right on the line. I think it is a free kick. But free kicks are about as good as a penalty in that scenario when you're that close to the goal.
Well, PHzin, if there's a time to make the most of an opportunity, it's now. Free kick on the edge of the box is what we are looking into. There's a massive pause in that game, rightly so. Levy needs to restructure and reshuffle 10 players to defend against PHzin's 11 for however long that's going to be. What is going on here, by the way? Fouma's just found his feet. He's 3-0 up in 12 minutes. It is a 3 kick. It's right on the line. How many players in the wall? 6 players in the wall. Up steps Rayton, off the defender's head there. Heung-min Son renders. Recycling possession. I've just heard a roar behind me. It looks like it may have come from the Abu Makkah game against Khan. Ronaldo, can he angle finesse? Elise will have a better one. Corner. To come straight in, fizzed into one. Oh, I don't know how that's got in. But he will not care.
Through a barrage of bodies inside the box. Found its way to the top corner.
I need to see this again on the replay.
That pass there is lovely, and I'll be honest, Hierro has to block it when he steps in there.
Well, that was the roar we heard, Richard. KTzn 2-0 up in 14 minutes, but he's not done. He's 3-0 up in 19 minutes. Speak about a transformation. He's done it in 4 weeks.
If you'd have told me that this was going to happen 4 weeks ago, I just simply wouldn't have believed you. Fouma is putting Paulo Neto to the sword. 4-0 up inside 20 minutes. Eric Cantona, I think that's the first half hat-trick.
Well, we've never had a group end like this. We've had some fascinating endings in round 4 and round 5. Players that battle for top spot, that 4th spot. But not for 2nd, let alone 3rd.
Sorry, a comment there from I Am Royal. KTzn had the best glow-up in the tournament. Absolutely did.
Corner comes in. He may have just recovered himself.
He's hit that corner 3 or 4 times today. Short into the near post and whipped. It's clearly off the training ground. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He just player looks into the centre-back. It was Haaland before he was sent off in other games. Fouma with Eric Cantona. He's found a new favourite. Green timed, delicate as you like, over the keeper. And Fouma's 5 up.
I mean, last time I checked, Eric Cantona was a 92 rated player. He hasn't had any upgrades, has he? Because this game, he has been superb.
Actually packed him. The team of the year Cantona.
Was that your back-to-back team of the years? Or?
Maybe I need to get him in the team.
From what you're seeing here from Fouma, why wouldn't you? That's the table as it currently stands. I wouldn't worry about it too much, because it's probably going to change again in 30 seconds, but that's your top 3 at the moment. I feel like everyone's been bottom of this group other than Abu Makkah.
KTzn, he's having an unbelievable performance, but he's probably, and it's crazy to say, he's probably doing it against the wrong player, because he wants to be scoring 5 or 6 against people around him to take goal difference back. He's doing it against a player who's gone. He's gone clear, Abu Makkah.
You're playing against the player, Richard, that could simply put his controller down. And he is still going to be on his way to the knockout stages. Another roar has been heard just over my left shoulder. That's probably someone else scoring another one.
PHzin again, just offside.
Well, let's head over to this one again. Abu Makkah up against Khan. Goal in the other game as well. PHzin 2-2, bottom corner of your screen. Michael Elise 4-0 up. He has not taken that 8-0 defeat lightly 4 weeks ago.
It looks like a bit of a messy goal as well in the bottom corner. He went to clear it by the looks of it, Levi. It's bounced back into PHzin's path, and Heung-min Son with the goal. We've got a 2-2, a 4-0 and a 5-0. This was the goal that I was just alluding to.
Levy's going to certainly feel hard done by with the 2 goals he's conceded, plus that red card that was given on the edge of the box. It was Erling Haaland that was sent off in the first 20 minutes of this game. Someone saying in the chat, what happened to Paulo Neto? We don't know either. Started really well.
Everyone's just beat everyone. It's KTz's been the form player of the day. Come on, PHzin. I need Gabriel Jesus upgraded. Need Gregerson from Evo, Atlanta United team. That's the real Don Chavo wanting his Tombaki to be upgraded, representing the item for Abu Makkah, and another bit of love there from Matthew. Needs PHzin to pick up the points for that Gabriel Jesus item.
Well, the good thing is, if you are looking to get that upgrade of Tombaki of Abu Makkah, he's got a goal back, but more importantly, with a knockout guaranteed and 16 points to his name, it will be a +2 upgrade on that in-game item, making it even more desirable for those Al Hilal fans that have got him. Finesse comes in just wide there. Let's stay with this one for a few in-game minutes. So there's about 3 minutes left, 2-2 the scoreline at the moment. As it currently stands, Levy's in front of PHzin in the group standings. A draw, as you said, Rich, doesn't really do anyone any good.
It's a must-win game, and I mean, when you look at the scenario, hold a second.
Should be able to pull away.
I was literally just about to say, when you give the scenario that PHzin's played this game against 10 men for 70 minutes, this would be the killer. This would be the dagger if he was to not get maximum points out of this game.
No, absolutely. He might only have 10 players on the pitch, but Levi de Weerd is putting up one hell of a performance.
This game's not done yet.
We know he concedes goals, Khan. He conceded 29 last time we saw him. But if he was to throw away a 4-0 lead, it would be disastrous. I don't think it's going to happen over here, though. By the way, Fouma, what on earth are we seeing? You've scored 6 goals in 38 minutes.
You said he needed a performance.
He did. He's on 0 points before this game, Rich.
Beautiful play, unlucky. Real nice on the edge of the box.
Still not dealt with, though. This is round 4 for those asking. There is 5 rounds of action here tonight. 3 players will qualify for the knockout stage of the FC Pro Open. Finals this Saturday, 1st of February, here live in London. $500,000 on the line of prize pool. Travella there blocked and should do us for half-time.
Have a look at those games coming up. Final round of the day. PHzin versus Abu Makkah, must win for PHzin as he takes on the top spot. think that was KTzn and Paulo Neto going head-to-head.
And then Levi up against Fouma. That's our round 5 matches, but we are still such a long way from getting to round 5. What half this has been from Fouma. Bear in mind he's lost his first 3 games. To show this sort of performance now says a lot about him mentally.
He did lose those first 3 games, but when you look at the scores, 6-5, Abu Makkah, 8-5 against PHzin, and 5-4 versus KTzn. He was scoring goals in all of them. On another day, he's walked away with 10 points from the opening 4 games. I'm saying 10 because this is 3. I don't see him conceding 5 goals and Paulo Neto getting back into this game.
What a pass that is. Finds eDivisie. Clever cross. Said it before and I'll say it again. I honestly think it's a battle between eDivisie and Rafael. Who's going to score the most goals tonight? They have both been everywhere and in pretty much everyone's team in some capacity. 6-2 on the break. You are watching some of the best FC 25 matches in terms of goals going in.
Oh!
Hello! What a start to the second half. Every time we look away, there's been another goal so far. And while we get our breath back, Case will join us one more time on the commentary desk. Case, what on earth are we seeing? We are seeing so many goals.
So many goals, and it is very entertaining. You know what else is entertaining? The fact that we have a country that we've been guessing. And I have some more hints for the chat if you guys are ready for them.
Go on.
First hint, the flag. We've already said there's yellow in it, but there's also red and blue. They're Spanish speaking, and the country rhymes with Ecuador.
Yeah, it's Ecuador. Get your packs, all right? Just go and get your packs. Just go and enjoy it. And once you're doing it, lock into what we're seeing here, because it's the FC Pro Open. Goals are flying in. Fouma has put 7 past Paulo Neto, and there's still 45 to play, and we're fighting for 2nd and 3rd place.
Well, it was only about 5 minutes ago we said we've had 100 goals tonight. It won't be long before we're on our way to 150 from what we are seeing so far. This game has certainly delivered. I don't know if you caught an eye on the red card, Case, but it was right on the edge of the box. We thought it was a penalty shout, but how well Levy's done, bearing in mind he's got 10 players, says a lot.
That's the thing. Sometimes a red card, it doesn't really change that much when you're that good at the game. You're still able to take chances and still score goals. I don't think a red card in this game is as bad as it is in real life, in my opinion.
118 to be specific.
Could be 119 if this chance plays off. But you're absolutely right, Case. He's done so well, Levy. Just 10 players on the pitch. Finds himself 4-12. This result will even more so make round 5 so scary. I mean, PHzin has to play Abu Makkah, the #1 ranked player in the world at the moment.
This is such an impressive performance. This is worthy of qualifying into the knockouts, and it would put him there, because when you look at the points, he's 4 points clear. Down to 10 men against the reigning defending FC Pro Open champion, and he's leading 5 goals to 2.
Well, quite honestly, I did not expect this from Levy. The performance where he's had to put his friendship to one side to get this result over the line. I mean, you sit there, Case, and you start to wonder how on earth he's been able to compose himself with 10 players on the pitch for so long, and then to a 3-goal gap against the FC Pro champion.
Yeah, I mean, it is very, very interesting. I think that a player like Levy, it's a mental game at that point. You have to try that much harder with one less man or woman on the pitch, and a player like Levy can do it. He's been in these stages before, under the lights, under the pressure, and he's coming out strong, and he's pretty much playing like he has 11 men on the pitch, pretty much.
There is still a world, Rich, where PHzin could qualify in round 5. We're looking at goal difference scenarios now. We're looking at how Khan's going to get on in his last match. Again, our last round of fixtures. Abu Makkah takes on PHzin. Khan will take on Paulo Neto. Levy takes on Fouma. That's the table as it looks currently. This result will put Levi over the line, Abu Makkah even more so over the line, and it all comes down to that third spot.
And we teased you earlier, those fixtures that are coming up in the last round. It's in KTzn's hands. There is unbelievable performances today. He's put himself in that scenario. This looks to be a consolation. What has happened here, Kate?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because Paulo Neto started off the day so strong. He even took down Abu Makkah. And so to have a game like this when he needs to keep winning, stay consistent, it's only going to bring him down. And this is the type of game that will make him not qualify into the knockouts.
Is this it? Is this the end for PHzin in the Pro Open? 6-2 down.
4 goals in front. Levi de Weerd. If you're back against the wall, what performance you put on. Even so for this man, calm. I was just looking there. 8 players qualified for the FC Pro Open finals last year. With this result from Levi, 5 of that same 8 would have re-qualified again. The likes of Anders Vergang, Emre Yilmaz, Obrun, Abu Makkah, Levi de Weerd in there. There still could be the likes of PHzin to get through to make it 6 out of 8. But just for those 5, Richard, the consistency, a year on, that they're going to be amongst there on Saturday says a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it just goes to show the performance levels more than anything. And also when you look at the semi-finalists who got the auto-invite back, 3 out of 4, Emre, Levi, and then Anders Vergang. It would only be PHzin not to qualify. I often talk about consistency in FC eSports and sort of anyone could beat anyone on the day. The players at the very top are at the very top for a good reason.
Yep.
The consistency they show year on year on year, it just can't be understated.
Trivela from that far out was very ambitious from PHzin. I'm just so curious now. I know we're 20 minutes away from it. Even just get a couple of goals back here, Case, for the sake of PHzin's goal difference. I know that's easier said than done when you've got Levi who's 6-2 up and still running back at you. You might only have 10 players on the pitch, but he wants 7.
Yeah, I think that Levi has just been so dominant in this match, despite the fact that he is down a man or woman. And PHzin has to be frustrated at this point.
I don't know if you can flash up the table. You talk about goal difference. There's another goal difference that I think could be potentially in jeopardy ever so slightly. That's Abu Makkah's, because Levi's +4 in this game, and KTzn has put, what, 6 past Abu Makkah? There's one back for PHzin, so it gives him a +4 going into the last round. There's a world in which if Abu Makkah doesn't pick up a point and Levi de Weerd wins comfortably, he goes top and clinches that FC Pro World Championship spot.
Well, that's the goal back there for PHzin. Fernando Herrera there did dive into the tackle. The animation just didn't block him. Maybe
forget about what I was saying.
Maybe he's heard you.
All right, guys, well, I will let you enjoy the rest of this. Hopefully the chat knows the nation. If they don't after that, I don't know what to tell them.
Thank you very much, Casey. In case you didn't hear it, Mystery Nation has been confirmed as Ecuador. If you didn't already know that. From the guesses we've been giving you this evening, 8 goals to 3 for Fouma. Is he still in contention for 3rd place? I think he might be. Been 11 points.
And the fixtures going into that last round.
Fouma against Levi. KTzn against Paulo Neto, and of course Abu Makkah takes on PHzin. Vitinha.
To quote a good friend of ours, Will Brazier, the permutations are going to be very, very severe in this last round. 1 goal could see you through. 1 goal conceded could see you out, and that's what's coming up. PHzin taking on Abu Makkah. Levi de Weerd against Fouma. KTzn versus Paulo Neto.
Building again, PHzin. Can Rayton get the angle? That time, Spanish icon coming out. Maybe that could have been a better angle. Both shots timed green, both blocked by an icon that's been in the way.
We've also, this evening, broken the record for the most goals scored in a week of FC Pro action. The record was 125, it's now 126 and 127 as Abu Makkah gets one back. Surely KTzn doesn't let that lead slip. Surely.
You'd like to think so, Richard. But we have seen great things happen. Big goal back for PHzin there, bottom of your screen. 6 goals to 4, 9-3. Fouma.
6-4 has been quite a common scoreline tonight.
I think we've had like 10 goals in every game, really. Probably up to about 11 or 12. Days of 0-0 FC are long gone. That was the goal back. Even if you lose 6-5, it does something. When you've got players like Khan around you of really heavy goal difference margins. What's on the other side, as you were saying, Rich, if Levi can get a bit of a gain on his goal difference, who knows? Top spot could have potentially been on the cards, but it's asking a lot now.
I'm just looking on my shoulder at a couple of games in pauses and seeing like different players, how they're approaching it. Paulo Neto, bit of a slump in his chair, he knows that that game was there. Calza, Spencer and Richard Buckley said he's not good enough. Well, from what I saw in week 1, he simply wasn't.
I mean, 3 points from 15, 29 goals conceded. I'll back you on that.
Thank you.
I will. Sorry, Calza. I'll back you on that.
But
You didn't come in today and expect that you'd be in your top 3. You didn't. You'd be lying if you said you did.
I like to be proven wrong once every month. And this is it for January. He's proved me wrong.
Well, he's
not through yet.
He's not through yet. He's still got another round to play.
PHzin scores a
But at the moment,
goal here.
he is in the top 3.
He's going to get that.
Son, Ronaldo, oh, he went the opposite way! Ronald Koeman and Buffon between the two of them just about get it away. That goes in. We're looking at a really nerve-wracking last 3 in-game minutes.
The goalkeeper movement. 6-4 down. Your opponent's pressing the life out of you.
Rayton, Son, it's going to fall back to Reinders. Canano get the angle, bundled to the ground. Referee says no penalty. 2 big chances there for PHzin.
The movement with the keeper from Levi is superb. The cojones to move him across. Read what your ex-teammate was going to do.
So risky as well.
Risk equals reward. And he was rewarded with his goalkeeper.
Advincula, so much pace from that right side. Oh no, he times it green.
Surely not.
Has he got it in him? It's already been a stressful first 3 rounds for him. And he has only got 10 players on the pitch.
That time, nothing the GK could do about it. This game's been done for a while. Fouma's put 10 up himself against Paulo Neto here. If it does come down to goal difference, and Fouma's on the same points, this is a massive helping hand for him.
Well, we've seen big scorelines before in the FC Pro Open, but I don't think we've seen 10 goals scored.
Maybe 11 as he player locks in behind. Let's have a look at this then. Final couple of seconds.
Minute left, just over that.
Oh, that's a bit risky.
The press is going to be relentless from PHzin. Has Levi got the confidence just to hold on to the possession here? 10 in-game seconds left, long ball forward. That should do it. That win as well will be enough to qualify himself for the knockout stages. He will be back Saturday.
Let's go!
And you can see exactly what it means to him. Back amongst the best in the FC Pro Open. And by God, it's been a stressful day for that young man.
Nobody has had it easy at all. Levi clutches up. You have to remember, he played with 10 men for 75 minutes in that game. There's a reason he's one of the very best on the planet. Team Hullet, 2 players there in the top 12.
He had 10 players on the pitch for about 75 in-game minutes. It was Haaland that was sent off so early. But back to what he said, that's 5 out of the 8 finalists at the FC Pro Open have re-qualified again.
Look on the other side as well. PHzin, he's played against 10 men for 75 minutes of that game.
And still not won.
And he's not been able to get anything out of it, not even a point. Because it's not only a point for him, he takes 2 away from Levi.
Fouma on for goal number 12. Well, if there's a best performance of the tournament awards, give it to Fouma.
12-3.
Winning the game with 12 goals is one thing, but winning it when it's your first win of the night, you've just lost your first 3 rounds. Where's he plucked up this performance from? Doesn't seem too bothered about it either.
We do have about 10 minutes left to play between Abu Makkah and KTzn. Abu Makkah chasing 3 goals.
This will be 10 points from 12 available tonight from Khan. Taking him from 3 points, bottom of the table. Conceded 29 goals 4 weeks ago.
That loss from Paulo Neto puts him out of the contention, you would say. -7. Maxi can get his 13. And it puts Fouma in prime position to get 3rd. Obviously he has to win, but the goal difference swing is in his favour.
Just looking there as well, 25 goals Khan has scored tonight. He only scored an 11 4 weeks ago. Is he on for goal number 26? Unfortunately not. He's just given away possession completely there. Update, not another one.
Wow.
Fouma. (13) goals he has scored in that game. Record-breaking in an individual match in the FC Pro Open for this season.
Levi is there, Abu Makkah is there. 1 spot remains. Who is going to take it? KTzn, 13 points. He's got the points in the bank. Fouma, 45 goals scored.
Well, it's Anders Vergang that's got the record for the most goals scored in the FC Pro Open so far. He scored 46. And that was just a few weeks ago. Fouma's still got another round to play. Unfortunately, though, that won't mean anything to him unless he's in the top 3 to qualify. Added time of just 1 minute. Abu Makkah, we already know. He's on his way to an FC Pro Open this weekend. He's just goal difference away.
Is that 46 for you?
Is it 46? It is goal 46. He's on par with Anders Vergang. 46 goals scored in the FC Pro Open. A full-time result there for Khan. He's in the top 3 at the moment. Still a round to play tonight. It's all going to go down to round 5. And it couldn't end in a better way here in Group D. Honestly, the next round of games is going to be so good. Is PHzin going to be eliminated? Is there going to be a guaranteed new FC Pro Open champion this Saturday? So many storylines to unfold. And we can't wait to bring you every beat of the action here in London. Up next is the game of all games. KTzn takes on Paulo Neto. Abu Makkah takes on PHzin. And that will be our featured game, which comes up next.